they keep on saying black people are not a monolith, but then every
Oh, they
time we
are.
talk about
They are.
politics,
They
yeah,
are.
yeah.
They are. Black women are a monolith. Like when I'm telling you, they go in on me. And when I say that, I say, I thought we weren't a monolith.
Oh, we definitely are.
Then that's when they say, well, you're not black, but you know.
When you firmly believe that the party you're voting for is the party for the race of people that you care about the most, and most black people I know, most black people I know only care about black people. Just let y'all know that.
Black people
So,
only care about black people, you say?
yeah, they only care about black people. They only care about other black people. Period. So they assume, you
Isn't
know
that
how when we
racist?
project, yes, it is. Yes, it is. But you know how we project ourselves on other people? We believe
Okay.
that other people think like us. So they automatically believe that if we feel this way about black people, then white people have to feel that way about white people.
Well,
So if you're voting for a party that mostly votes, I mean, if you're voting for a party whose biggest support group is white people, then you're like, yo, maybe they are the racist group, and any black person that vote for them are voting outside of their interests. So
but it's not though,
it,
because you can't. Okay, if I'm the largest demographic, because this is what black people tend to forget, right? They see white people as Republicans and they go, they're uh you know, Republicans are white people.
yes,
They're white liberals.
yes,
White people get to be on both sides of the coin.
yes,
White people get to argue both ideologies.
yes,
White people get to live poor, rich, all of that. Black people tend to pigeonhole themselves in one particular area, one
yeah,
particular thing. Why would you give your vote 92? One, I would never follow a group that votes 92% one way. Then we just talk about competition.
yes.
If there's no competition, what incentive do I have to treat you right? That's the reason why there has not been one iota of movement in black communities.
They don't
You
have to
don't
do
vote.
anything
You
for them.
don't vote for you don't vote for anything else. So if you
Yeah,
don't vote for anything else, how is the other person holding you back? Every black community I know is ran by Democrats, DC Democrats, and the people there are black.
black as
There's
hell.
never any Republicans there. So what are we talking about? How are you mad at Republicans?
Because they're told to be mad at Republicans. They don't do their due diligence. They don't know who to blame and who not to blame, or who to hold accountable or not to hold accountable. They're told that their woes are because of this racist white nationalist
So
system
who's really
that
in the
has been
cult?
put in place. I'm sorry?
So who's really in the cult?
Come on, you know who's really in the cult. They keep on saying black people are not a monolith, but then every
Oh, they
time we
are.
talk about
They are.
politics,
They
yeah,
are.
yeah,
They are. Black women are a monolith. Like when I'm telling you, they go in on me. And when I say that, I say, I thought we weren't a monolith.
oh, we definitely are.
Then that's when they say, well, you're not black, but you know.
Well, I'm black, and I would definitely say we are a monolith. If we don't vote the same, we get ostracized, we get demonized, we get picked apart, we get made. We are told that we are so great with black, great, can do whatever we want to do. But then when we do what we want to do, which is vote our interests, then we are considered the ones that sold out everybody else. We supposed to band together, brother. We supposed to vote together and get what we want from the government. What have we gotten from the government? What have we gotten that's making our communities better
Why
and
do
stronger?
you care to, not you personally, but I'm just saying as a community, why do you care about what you get from the government? This is the craziest thing, and this is why I say you can tell who's leading these homes, because as a as a man, right? As a leader, a man who is a leader, he don't care about what somebody else is giving him. He gonna go out and get it himself.
Facts.
Okay, you can't tell me, quote unquote, slaves that were free, that were mostly illiterate, had more knowledge and wealth than people today.
Facts. That's because they felt like they had to, and they did it because they had to. Right now, we don't feel like we have to. We feel like we can lean on other people and excuses and the past. We can talk about slavery. We can talk about a time that we never experienced. We can talk about those things, and it could be our crutch.
But they got up, yeah, they got up and did something about their situation. They could have easily, now they would have had more of an argument than the people I see today to say, well, I was a slave, I can't read,
Yeah, yeah. They will actually have a reason not to get
you
out there.
you would actually have a compelling argument. I still would say get up, but I would actually sympathize more. I'm not sympathizing with somebody who work a federal government job. If you don't get out of there, you may, and as a matter of fact, most of those black women federal job working chicks, they make more than most of the white population.
Yeah, they do. They're making a lot of good. They making some good money. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. They make us some
It is a
great
fact
money.
that most white people live in middle America.
Well, let me ask you this. When somebody attack your money, attack your bread, and you're already kind of racist, what do you think that's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen then? The
And you're
black
already kind of
women
racist.
community are going, they're going nuts right now.
Man, you are nuts. You're already kind of racist.
I mean, they kind of just a
These
teaspoon
people are
racist.
nuts, man. These people are nuts. There's no way that you're gonna have this argument and say that you are being wrong. And that's the problem with this is why they don't win elections like they do. Because they're elitist.
They're definitely elitists. They are definitely elitists. And they fake like they're religious. And I know you're not religious. Well, you are religious, but you might be. I don't know. I'm a Christian. All right. So they act as if they put God and family before anything, but then they
Hmm.
back any and everything that's not even of God. And it makes no sense to me. So when the black men try to take the lead at this point, which we did this time, we got we got tore apart online. It was like every single last one of us was Kevin Samuels. Black women hated us.
So
Yeah, so I mean, it's
they've been
still
going their
so.
own way for
If
for
you
the,
trick us,
for the
do we
last
not bleed?
50 years.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said so. Black
If
women
you
have been going their own way for the last 50 years.
Yes, they have, but at the end of the day, man, we hurt too. We want to feel like we got that
Yeah,
support
which is
too.
the reason why I said so. So see, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's be clear. All those hat wearing white women that go out and march, they're able to go out and march because the white man allowed it. Meaning that the white man for the white woman still has control. And that's what those liberal white women don't like. Right? They call it patriarchy like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. The man is supposed to be there for protection, right? They rail against it as if it's something of negative nature. They rail against it, and I can understand wanting to be, treated like a human. There's a difference between human rights and then all this nonsense that they be talking.
Yeah,
So in order for the black community to do anything, the black man is going to have to build. He's going to have to build. He's going to have to build it. And that might be going away from his counterpart. And when I say go away, meaning like you're not voting Democrat because your mama said so. You're not voting Democrat because, you know, like I saw on TikTok, your wife is in the car screaming at everybody, including the children that are old enough to vote. Oh, you better vote Democrat. Like, no.
Oh
The
yeah.
man is gonna have to course correct that community.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah,
And
you're
that's
right.
what the pussy hat ladies don't like. They don't like that Donald Trump represents the man course correcting. Oh, he represents the white patriarchy. Okay. I grew up under the white patriarchy. Fine with me. Because you know my dad is white. So I'm fine. It's nothing wrong with it. They just don't want to listen. They want to be hard headed. And that's fine for white women because white women have the luxury to maybe, fuck the system a little bit. Black women don't have that luxury. You're following behind a group that gets to vote again one way or the other because this country, of course, that is the person that is at the top, right? And it's just being honest about everything. And so he's built a foundation for his family. Black women want to follow behind somebody else. That's like trying to follow behind and be the side chick.
But yeah, I thought that was hilarious. You cooking. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I talk to my son about this all the time. And I
Mm.
say, if like everything's stripped away from us, right? So to speak, they're taking away our federal government jobs. They're taking away DEI. We can no longer move to the front of the line in certain things. We can no longer get the contracts first because usually the contracts go to the women and then the Hispanics and Latino community, and then LGBTQAI plus, and then Black people, and so forth and so on. The veterans, the handicapped, who are also on DE and I lists. But if those lists are stripped apart, we no longer get favor or we no longer get preference, and we got to build it from the ground up. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with us finally getting back to getting our hands dirty and appreciating what we've built. Does it sound
Mm.
delusional for somebody to say that, or for a whole group of individuals to believe that we can all do that? At first, yeah, because most times we don't really preach hope into people for real. We tell people that they're only in this situation because it's we've always been trapped to be here. Like you are a product of your environment. The reason why the prison systems are filled up with us is because we never had the chances that these other races had and all this other stuff. Hopefully we stop with those sayings. We start actually telling people what they're worth, what they can do. Telling men that, hey, yo, it's okay to be a man. It's okay to get out there and get it. It's okay to think about the future now. Instead of impregnating 3, 4, 5 women, how about you lock in with one and build a nation with that one? How about putting your family before anybody else and actually showing your son and showing your daughter something positive that you can potentially pass on to them? Unfortunately, we've had this handicap way of thinking for such a long time, and these crutches that come from the federal government or that come from this system that make us believe that we don't have the same doors open for us that other races have. And that stinking thinking has to leave. And if our hands are forced by these new policies being put into play by Trump, then so be it. It's time for us to stand up and do what we have to do. So you're right. It's time for us to lead. It's time for us to get back in front and tell our woman, we'll protect you, we'll provide for you.